Hello, I'm Jody Bentley, actor, producer, speaker, and teacher. As an actor, I bring to life women who are ambitious, determined, obsessed, and myopic to the extreme. As a producer, I tell stories that raise consciousness. And as a speaker and teacher, I talk about bravery in business. And for me, bravery in business is the entertainment business, business of acting, business of filmmaking, crowdfunding, just the business of being an artist in general. So, welcome to episode 14. I took last week off. Oh, my hair is a little crazy. All right. I took last week off because I was sick, you guys. I was totally bedridden, sick. It was terrible. Still posted stuff, but there was no way I was getting on the Facebook Live. So here we are. Still have a little cold lingering, and now my future in-laws are in town, which means they're sleeping in the office, which means I'm not at my desk. So now I get to stand and do Facebook Lives. See that thing above my shoulder? That's that side. Oh gosh, reversing things. That Matt and I bought in Bali. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, I digress. All right, so bravery. To me, bravery is the obsessed desire to authentically be yourself and not compromise your vision for your career or your life. So, in this series and in life, I invite you to be brave with me because bravery is a choice. You get to choose it. I promise you, even when it doesn't feel like it, you get to choose it. And today, I want to talk about living in the shoulds. So last week I did a post about do you should on yourself, and there were lots of comments on it. A lot of funny comments, obviously, on that one. People said, "Oh, the should monster. Oh, so many missed opportunities." So of course, as I'm reading this, a phone call comes in. What else? When I do, I question it. Great. So, I think we feel this a lot, right? Something comes up or we get to make a choice and a decision, or we go, oh gosh, I should do that. Oh, I'm out of food. I should go to the grocery store. Oh, I really want to meet that casting director. Oh, I should do some marketing. Oh, I want to get seen for this project. I should reach out to the director. So we tend to use this word should a lot. Now, the word should is an interesting beast because I think it triggers a lot of things. Should, when you feel like you should do something, there's an innate rebellion almost to it, right? When you should do it, it's like you're 2 years old again or 5 years old again, and someone told you, or a teenager, someone told you to clean your room, and you're like, oh, I should clean my room. Oh, my parents tell me what I should do. No one wants to be told what they should do, and we feel that in our being. So when you should on yourself, you're actually triggering a negative rebellion in your body that's going on, and it actually makes it that much harder to do it. Because you're coming from a place of should and not from a place of must. So I urge you to reframe the shoulds into what do you get to do. You will never hear me say, except when I forget to do it, that I have to do something. Because the word have, I have to do it. I have to do it. Has that same weight to it for me. I like to say I get to do it. I get to put myself on tape for this audition. I get to drive to Santa Monica later for a commercial audition. I get to reach out to this casting director. I get to reach out to this director. I get to do Facebook Live even though I don't feel well. Yes. See, it's supposed to, I have to do Facebook Live. I have to go do this. I should do this. I think the word have is the bridge between the should and the get, right? So pay attention to when you should on yourself, and pay attention to when others should on you, because that's even worse, because people tend to do it. Oh, you should reach out to them because it could be a good contact for you, or, oh, you have a great voice, you should do voiceover, or, you know, you have a really beautiful look, you should do commercial print, or you should do TV, or you should write, I know you write horrors, but you should write a drama. Whatever. I don't know why everyone sounds the same and they sound like they live in the valley, but whatever. You get my point, that people tend to should on us. It's so weird standing and doing it. Okay, great. People tend to should on us all the time. So what happens with that? Well, a lot of times we just take that external information, we take it to heart, and then we do it, even when we don't necessarily want to, or when it doesn't necessarily serve us. And that's how we get sidetracked. That's how you get derailed from your path and get super sidetracked in your career. So pay attention to the shoulds. Pay attention to when you're shoulding on you. Pay attention to when other people are shoulding on you. And you get to make a choice in that moment if that is your truth, your path, your desire, your goal, or if it's not. And I'm not saying to dismiss opportunities. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying to have an assessment. So something that I've been teaching for years is to have a RPS for every decision you make. And that is reason, purpose, and strategy. Again, reason, purpose, and strategy to every decision you make. I think there's something going on here. Hold on. Oh, I've only been Facebook Living to myself. Great. This is what I get for changing my setup. Okay, now I'm public. Excellent. So go back and listen to the beginning of this Facebook Live because I've been talking to myself for 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Great. Anyway, okay, so making decisions, RPS. It's the GPS for your life. Your RPS, reason, purpose, strategy. Reason, why? Why are you doing something? What is your analytical reasoning for doing so? Purpose, does it drive you? Does it motivate you? Is that your must? What is your innate purpose for doing this thing? And then having a strategy for implementing or completing whatever said task or project is. So reason, purpose, and strategy. Someone tells you, oh, you should do improv. Okay, great. Well, what's your RPS on that? Well, improv. I'm thinking it could be a good class to take. Okay, great. My purpose. God, you know, just be fun to play and be in an environment of freedom. My strategy. All right, I'm going to take the first 2 levels of UCB to help with my commercial auditions. Great. Perfect. You have an RPS there. Does that make sense? So, hey, babe, guess what? I was talking for 7 minutes to myself. I didn't go like fully live. I only went to me. I don't know. Anyway, hi. So, shoulding on yourself. Find out your RPS. Listen to your own intuition. Listen to your own authentic self and your truth of what your path is. And sometimes the best way to stay on your path when someone shoulds on you or you start to should on yourself is to just say no. No is a very powerful word because that means you are committing to your vision, your goal, your truth, your passion, your must, and not everyone else's. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. You were waiting for me to pop up. I told you I was doing it. And then I just decided to talk to myself. Okay. Because, you know, even as an actor, it's not my agent's career. It's not my manager's career. It's mine. I get to make the choices. I get to stay on my path. I get to say no, and I don't get to be should on. I think I used too many double negatives in that, but you get my point, right? So the lesson in episode 14 of the Bravery in Business is to stop shoulding. Stop shoulding on yourself. Do what you love. Do what you must. Do your passion. Life is short. Don't do what you feel you should do because it's right or how it'll be perceived or because you're scared. Do what you must. And when you feel other people start shooting on you, just don't accept it. Don't accept it. Reframe and go back to you and figure out what your path is. And stay on that path. Recommit to that path. All right, this has been episode 14. Standing in my bedroom because my in-laws are in my office. I love it. So follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. Sign up for my newsletter at jodybentley.com. And yeah, stay tuned for the next one. I think it'll be off on the 4th of July, but I will get on Facebook Live again next week and make sure that I make it public so that way I'm not talking to myself. Okay. All right, Facebook. Have a great day and stop shitting on yourself. All right. Bye.